Hey guys. Oh, I got lost. And then I found my way around. And I got lost again. I'm... Check this out. It's a nice road here. I'll tell you in a second where I am, but it's just so pretty. We had snow. It really took care of all the leaves, all those nice colorful leaves that were here. You can see everything's kind of bony right now. A little bit left over here. But you can see in the distance, all the foliage even here, all gone. Pretty well just evergreens, green. Oh, here I am. Where am I? You make that out? Kettleby Cemetery. Kettleby. I missed this road. I ended up driving up the next road. And I just pulled in. And I know it just continues up, but I just thought we could have a little look around. Cemetery here. Kettleby, Old Town. Again, a lot of history. If you guys ever wanted to get any information on this, there you go. And I'm going to continue up the road, but I stopped the car because as you go into the cemetery, we have a memorial, and it's appropriate. We're in November, what, 3rd or 4th today? And, you know, Remembrance Day's coming up. And here they have a little memorial. It's actually a really nice memorial of, looks like First World War. You can see here, grateful and everlasting memory of Ernest Townley Watson, Sherman Rogers Brown, Russell Clift. Look at that, killed in action. 1916, 33, killed in action. Morrell Wood, 1918, and killed in action. 20 years old. What's around the back here? I see 19, that's like World War I. Oh, Jesus, more here too. And this seems to be World War II, just at a quick glance, yeah. Because I see 1941, 43, 37. In memory of, I don't know what you call that. General? That's first officer. That's corporal. I can guess that's what it stands for. Roy E. Benjamin. Killed in action on July 7th, 41. William H. Brower shot down over Sweden. He's 29. Died of wounds. This is Daniel A. Case. Died in 1948. That's about 18. Died of wounds on February 27th. Hey, we got a visitor coming here. Let's have a look. They come to see the old cemetery, but check this out. Let's have a quick look. They have this in the memorial. I hope he gets by my car. Don't touch my car! Okay, it's all clear. No panic. Let's have a look at this thing. And you can see the barrels rifled in there. What would this be? I don't know. I was going to say mortar round, but it looks pretty big. I think it's more to it. You have the controls there to spin it around. I guess you can clamp it and spin it around this round turntable type of thing. I wonder if it's bolted on something else. There you go. I just thought it'd be neat to see it. They're going to probably, I hope they do a flag raising here on November 11th. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm going to go jump in the car. We'll head up the road, okay? See where it goes. There's a road on the left I took. It's another road. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, it's over there where that house is. I drove up that road by mistake. Oh, there you can see it really good there. I was there and I could see the cemetery. Ah, geez, I missed the road. Okay, check it out. Look around here. Oh, a Deadhouse. Check that out. Oh, we gotta check out the Deadhouse. Let's go take a look, guys. There's somebody else. There's a couple of people here, actually. Yeah, it's so cool. The Deadhouse. You know, I think this is my third one I'm aware of. I don't know if they have any historical plaque. Very similar looking to the one in Maple. 1899. Let's go take a look around here. There's no lock on this. I wonder if I can open it. Is that all it takes? Or does it open this way? No. I don't want to force it. There's no lock. Oh, jeez. There's no lock on it. There you go. Look at that, eh? 1899. Yes, it was used to temporarily hold the bodies until the ground thawed out over the winter. Oh, look at this. There was a maintenance spot here and they're doing cleanup. Like a wind vane up there, but don't know if... Man, it's such a nice place here. We got a lot of walking around to do. Let's go take a look around. You can see where I got lost there on my little map. It's tracking where I'm going. But having a look here, I don't know where to start. And again, it's a big place. I'm looking for the older cemetery, the older markers, headstones, and the only thing is, I'm near the Deadhouse. You'd think that they do the, you know, that would be the epicenter, or at least pretty close to it. I don't see nothing older. But we'll have a look around. It's interesting here. Oh, okay. On my other side here, let me open the window up. God, why do you do this? Williams, see, there's an older one right there. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. I'll check that out. But check this out, man. We got a little ways to go here. What's that? 1895, 1949. And then back on my other side here, you can see it better with the light. Proctor. Wow. Oh, there's an old one. See that? Elizabeth wife of Crawford died in 1888. We'll come around here. Wow, there's more here. 1900, eh? Well, we'll go for a walk here. Oh my god, this is another one. Check this one out. I think I'm going to park up here. I just want to park on anything I shouldn't. This is my first one here to really have a good look at. Hard to make out. I'm just staring at it. What does it say? What does it say? But I do see 1885 at 16 years, 9 months, 16 days. Let's have a... Can you make that out? From my angle, I feel bad. I can't read it, but honestly, I can't make it out. Looks like there was some kind of mount on here with these holes. I could be wrong, but here you go. Kettleby, 1985 on that one. This is the Lloyd family here. I'm seeing they're pioneers. Look at the top of this. Now you can tell this is old with just the lichen or moss. Bit of both. The Lloyd family. I'm seeing 1800s. Passed away 1867, 1889, 84. I mean, and then 1887. Okay, panicking. Spink. This is an old one. And Terry over there. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm in the right area. Let me see if I shadow this. Yeah. James Spink died January 23rd, 1880. And here you can see Harriet and Jared. Infants. James and Melissa Spink. Infants. Died. Children of. Hey. Yeah, no problem, buddy. How you doing? And so let me just see. I am recording, and I'm looking at the Lloyd family, and I have a gentleman here. How'd you make out with your research?
My mom's father, my grandfather, Archie McGill. Found him on the other side over there.
Oh my God!
All families in one stone.
No way! Like all around, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these people are Bordens and Stevens, and they're all the same family, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like the boys, they all
right
came
there,
up
yes.
from,
okay.
Wow. Not Stevenson, but Stevens.
Stevens. Okay.
These people all came up after the American Revolution. Came here. They've
Short.
been here for 200 years.
So that's 1876-ish. 1776.
So
That's right. Yeah.
On 1800, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. And that would be like a lot of them came from Pennsylvania here, like in the States, in that area. Mm-hmm. And they settled this area. I noticed the names in that. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Whew. Man,
Yeah.
they had it tough. I always say, man.
Now we're just off to, it's amazing. You think when they came to the bush 200 years ago, this was country.
Yeah, you
and
just
there's
basically
your
look
land. We'll figure how you're going to survive the winter.
Jeez. And I see the Deadhouse. That's over there.
Is that?
That building that is, as you came in,
Yeah.
that's one of the few dead houses left in Ontario.
Oh.
Deadhouse. You couldn't dig a hole in here in January or February if you had to, So they kept the bodies temporarily in that little octagonal thing. You had to rent. You had to pay for a month or two or whatever how they charged. And then once the ground thawed out,
Yeah.
you were brought in here.
My dad's buried down Aurora Cemetery.
In Aurora? Okay.
Same thing, a little hill where the family grave is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he died and they had to wait until the thaw. It was a hill, they couldn't get anything in on there to dig, right?
Oh, that's great.
We've
That's
been here
amazing.
3 times.
Yeah.
And I know the family's all from this area. I know them all. Amazing story.
Yeah.
My grandfather, my great-grandfather,
Yeah.
George Watson, lived in Tottenham.
Uh-huh.
Farmer. Archie McGill's father lived in a farm next door.
Huh? Yeah.
They would have known each other for generations growing up. My parents, McGill and Watson, married each other.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost incest.
What?
2 girls.
Yeah.
My mother had her daughter adopted back in the 40s during the war.
Yeah.
And these are the daughters of that woman. And her brother had a son, Lawrence, who was my age.
Yeah.
And his son has contacted me. Didn't know who his father was.
Yeah.
All these people are McGills.
Where do they go?
It's just over here. Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
She's the one with it's a gravestone.
A gray one?
It
Walton,
goes down a
Walton, Peacock, Wilson. Oh, right here? William?
Behind that.
Sarah?
That's it.
Huh. Wow.
Sarah Borden.
Yeah. Wow. And now it's born 1839. They were here already in 1839?
Yeah, they came up in
Okay,
1810. I think they came up to Canada.
1810. So they were born here.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there is an inscription there. A daughter?
The generations down in South Carolina before they came to Pennsylvania.
You know Vera? Is Vera? She's fairly recent. I'd say 2006.
What's that?
2006 she was
Yeah,
turned
you're
here.
right.
Wow.
That would be my mother's half sister.
And they had land, you said, just in this area then.
Yeah, that Archie's farm was next to my great-grandfather George Watson's farm up in Tottenham.
George Watson's, okay. In Tottenham. Yeah, wow.
I always thought these guys would have known each other. Hell, they lived next door.
They would have, you know.
I didn't know that before.
They would have. There's no way they couldn't, because you would have one church, one school, and probably one tavern or one, hangout place, right? You wouldn't have like a whole strip of, many places where, certain people only go. That is so neat.
This guy's big claim to fame, town of Snowball, just over the other side of the 400.
Yeah.
He built the church. He didn't build it. They went over to Whitchurch, cut an old church in slabs, trucked it over to Snowball.
Are you kidding?
And assembled it.
Wow.
And that's the church of Snowball. Snowball was 3 corners.
Yeah, yeah.
And he built the church is gone.
Wow. Else here you said that you knew where the stone was?
Yeah, Lewis.
When Lewis is
I think they're up there.
and this is on your side of the family.
No, that's his family.
Okay.
That's all my side.
It's one of the McGill women.
She would have been another one of their daughters.
There's another one down there somewhere, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah, so I was just talking to some people here who have ancestors. They went on like an ancestry.com and were trying to find their ancestors. Now they're right over there. We were just talking and I showed you. I'm just walking around here because I'm looking for the really old ones, like I said. This is like a Davis from 1893. Another Davis. Gavin Davis, 1888. This was 73. And there's another Davis behind here with that type of lettering. Told you about that metal. Actually, they're all here, it looks like. It hasn't come apart. I'm in the center, I believe. This is Ramsden, died in 1884. This is a huge cemetery. I don't know. I'm running out of light. But at the time of the day, boy, when the light just disappears in a second. Then we go Proctors. We got the Proctors. Here, maybe if I do that, you can see it better. Here you go. This is the back side, just because the light's shining, but here's the front. There's a lot of Proctors in this area. He said you see some everywhere too. I said, yeah, I found them. The family cemetery is just near New Scotland. Here's some old. I'm just wandering around. My God, I've got overload here. Last name Fox. Let's see. Oh, there is something here. Vincent W. Fox died in 1898. Erected by his beloved wife, Elizabeth. And that's it. I guess. Check it out how they mounted this. It's like on stones. I think it was done over again. Yeah, Vincent. This is an interesting father-mother setup. You know how usually you just see something that would have been small in the ground. But yeah, look at that, eh? This is what I meant, something like this here. So I'm wandering around. I'm at I guess I'm on the, let me see here, the west side. I see a couple interesting things we'll take a look at. I see Walton's there. So you can see the back side. That would be east. And that's north. This is what I want to look at, this one. This would have been like a little fenced in area. Now I'm only seeing one. This is where you'd have a pole or a post or something like that that would run probably all the way to here in a square. Right? There's only one there, but I'm guessing it would have been like this, like that. Actually, you can kind of make out a little bit of a marking here. And there's something here, but it's totally gone. Probably the main stone and everything. And they recently planted a tree there. Actually, there's a couple. Look at that. They did a bunch. Here's an interesting one. The Waltons. What does it say? Memorial to Jesse Walton, who came to America in 1776. Hannah Lloyd, his wife, they migrated to Penfield, New Brunswick in 1783. Their son, 1801 to 1873, married Eliza Buck. That was Jesse, who married Eliza Buck at Penfield, New Brunswick, 1825. Settled in York Country in 1826. Their children. Hey, look at that list. 1800s. Jacob, Hannah, James, Brooke, Carolyn, Mary, Matilda, Chelsea, Elma J. The J came off. And they put that up in 1936, but look at this. 72 years, 1873. 1863, 1 year, 2 months. Hannah, widow of Jesse Walton. 1844 at 73, and then the last one they have here, Caroline, wife of George Reed, died 1865 at 28, and an infant. Probably died on the day. Look at that, eh? February 14th, right in the winter. That is probably having, I can't imagine how tough it would have been. So I'm at the south side, right at the edge here. You can see behind me. I just was always poking around the edges here to see if I can see the fence right there. I'm just curious about what kind of would be lying around in here. Sometimes pieces of debris from headstone markers and such might be in here. But all by itself, the Jefferson plot. Plus, there's all kinds here too. You can see the ground is just it's blank, but they're here. There's a lot of burials here. And look at this. It's disappearing. 1966. And they're everywhere here. Look at some markers here. You know that there's stuff going on around here. But there's, what a shame. What a shame. You know, I bet, just judging by the way the soil is, like right over here, it's dip, you can kind of tell by the leaves. Oh, it is strange how this is scattered everywhere. I can just tell by the back of this one. They're fairly old. Well, not that old. I'm sure it had the weather in. So they seem to be a little bit newer here. Newer as in 19, I'm just kind of randomly looking at dates here, 59. And they're all facing east. You can see I'm on the back side. The sun is setting right now in the west. Just so you can see, we're kind of looking around here, 1918 to 1952. Wow. 1920s. This is the Watsons. You know, they were born in probably this area. What does it say? 89. Well, she was 82. That was Edwin Watson. Okay, wife of. All right, that makes sense. You can see the markers here getting chewed up by lawnmowers and weed whackers. Oh. Well, I thought this was strange. Something going on here. They got a couple of bolts. Who knows? Maybe they got something coming up. Benjamin Terry, 1810 to 1891. Lucinda Mount, his wife, 1824 to 1888. It's more recent. There's the back end of the facing the other way. You think it'd be facing the road, right, when you drive by to see, but traditionally facing to the east. Except for this one. Look at that. It's blank there. But its inscription's here. Okay, what's going on with the rules? It's this one here I want to see. Whoa, good luck reading this guy. But I assume, I believe this will be an infant. All by itself here amongst the big grand stones. The Fox family. This is unusual. This one leaning on the other. It's not in the ground. Edith Mary, up from the Hayward family, died in 1916. Oh, I see. So they redid the stone, the headstone. They got a new one. This is the original, and they just replaced it. It really looks nice and crisp. That's Edith Mary, a wife of John Hayward, died on October 23rd, 1916, 29. Her son, Maurice, and beloved husband, here, died March 3rd, 2014. The whole family here, very recent. Well, if something was here, gone. I'm just looking down the road. Deadhouse is up there. This is like the main road. Look at the size of the trees all lining here. This is my big stinking feet to give you a scale on this tree. It's huge. Beside it though, this is what my clue was. I was going to take a look here. This is an old one. I'm just looking at the date. I barely see 1878. Who's this? Staff? S-T-A... Oh, let me check around here. Maybe I can find the name. It's easier to read, but you can see a little bit of what's left. The decorative engraving that was on there. Just to show you where it is. By that big tree I told you about. Just behind it was a memory of Joe Curtin. Curtin? September 27th, 1895. Died at 74 years. There's an old marker. C. 43. Of course, you got a little well here. You can pump and get some water, water the plants. Wow, they did some raking here. Easy pickings for the squirrels if they want to pluck out some nuts. Check the trees though, eh? It's majestic here, the trees. Again, the Deadhouse is just up over there. Now I know what that slab was that I saw there. We saw it was just sitting. It was for a chair. Look at this old one. So it was put here probably around 2000. But check how it dates. That's 10 years. I see more Walton here. Waltons. They go back. I see Brook. Walton. Very hard. I'm having a hard time reading it. But they're all, I'm just roughly the deaths around the turn of the century, 1900s. Waltons. Beside it, Seymour. And they go back in time. Oh! Mary, Martha, and Maggie. Seymour. There's Mary, Martha, and Maggie. 1910, 1914, 1875, 1884, 1897. Mary, Martha and Maggie, 1875, 1884, 1897. What stretch is that? 75, about 25 years, 23 years together. Mother's there. Two Sphinx, and they go way back. It's a nice stone. They got the urn on top. It's all together still. James Spink died in 1880. He was how old? Four? Is that a 4? 44 years. Harold and Harold. Yeah, I think we looked at this one here a second ago. They are the infants. But this is the other one right beside it. Margaret Spink. They're going back. John is a daughter of John Sarah, born in 1847, died in 1877. Wife of W.J. Curtis. But on here, John Spink. See if I can get a reflection, or can you see it okay? Can you hear? Yeah, John Spink. Look at that. Born June 1806, died 1894. From Yorkshire, England. And Sarah Kelly, 1813 to 76, from Scotland. Pioneers and King, 1834. And beside it, Sarah Ann Spew, daughter of John and Sarah Spink, 1833 and 1907. Harem Lemon, Clara Lemon, a wife of Harem Clement. And then there's Clara Lemon, 1868 to 1885. And the daughter in the 70s. Oh, look at this. Wow. Here, I'm gonna get out of the glare. Mother. Ancestor. Of course, this is the one I did a little work on. I think I was looking at this one. It was a lovely couple came. They found their ancestors in here. There's some. They said there's another one in here or in this area. They pointed out to a headstone that was in that far corner, and they said they have another relative that's over here on the south side. Just caught my eye because it's an old one. The Stevenson, 1859 to 22, and George F., 1888 to 1909. Okay, I'm in lazy mode. I'm in the car. We're gonna drive around. I'm just noticing. I see Samuelson's over here. I think we've looked at pretty well all the older ones. Just to give you an idea where we are. I'm heading towards the Deadhouse. Jarvis. Look at this. You can see the mother and everything over there. There's more newer area here. There's that chair we were looking at. Can't see here. Now, I see a Laval right there. It's a nice little area here. Laval. It's the bottom one, Jane Valley, 1845 to 1886. Isaac, the next one up, 1882. And then, of course, George J. Laval, 1865 to 1921, his wife. I mean, they were here in the early days, 1840. Look at that. Isaac, 1816. No, I don't see nothing there. I thought it'd be cool. There you go, guys, the Deadhouse. Ah, it's so nice here. I'm going to go around the other way. kind of go everywhere. I see cars driving all over the place here. I mean, look at the tracks here. Must have been maintenance. This one caught my eye. I gotta have a look. Baradell. Look at that, how it's coming apart. Baradell. Don't see anything on it though. Oh, here we go. Is that a Thomas or Douglas? Baradell died December 8th, 1881 at 64. It's just an old stone. Let's look at this. Hey, what do you think of that? And there's a Johnson, Isaac Johnson, 1903. And then Mary Ann Davis, wife of the above, died in 1892. Well, he went 10 years without her. Johnson. There's more of the Waltons. Annie Gertrude died in 1888. 14 years old. Elizabeth Walton died in 1900. December 31st, 1900. One day later, 1901. Right on New Year's. Oh, that's not a nice anniversary to remember. Jacob and Mary Lloyd. Elma Hambleton. He's 1800s. 1870 to 1885. 15 years old. And there's Albert. 1867, 1900. It's very nice. There's like a medal on that. Check this out. It's like a medal here. And it still looks good. There you go, Clarkson Hamilton. 1822 to 1892. And Martha, the wife, his wife, 1829, 1911. So I'm driving around and I went the other way, and you see things different when you drive around, you reverse. Betsy, wife of Matthew Dove, died on March 21st, 1863 at 71. There's a few older ones that are here. Here's Dove here. I don't see, oh, here we go. Really hard to read though. Isabella Harper, beloved wife of William Dove, died in 1869 at 92? They're right on the road here. This seems to be the main road. There's interesting markers. Now, I don't know if Hollingshed had a special place here, but this is an important marker as well as a mark here. And there's another one there with the fluorescent, or what do you call it, reflective. And then beyond it is another one. 1, 2, 3. There must be one on the other side. I don't see it, but that's just an interesting feature here. This is Crawford Elizabeth, who died on October 3rd, 1888. Now guys, I'm gonna head out. Last look at the Deadhouse here, AD 1888. This is the Kettleby Deadhouse, Kettleby Cemetery. And I'm going to exit out. You guys take care. I hope you enjoyed this. Boy, it gets cold, I'm telling you. I'm wearing shorts right now. The sun was out. I was wearing shorts and just a t-shirt. That sun goes down. Like right now, it's cold. You can feel it get cool. I got my coat on and that. So if you guys are ever sort of in this area, check out the cemetery. Easy to miss, but there's a sign there. I was just blind. And you can see here where the gate is. Of course, they have the memorial here. 1 and 2. And there you go. There's the gate to go in. Motorbike. We'll race them. And you guys take care. Thanks for watching.